Hello, this is Maxwell with Z Gambit, and we have a woman that divorced her husband because her best friend thought he was cheating. So later on, she found out that he was not, and it was too late for her. So let's see what happens in the video. But don't forget to subscribe if you like the video. If you don't like the video, still don't forget to subscribe because we are going to learn more together on this channel as we always do. So let's watch the video right away.
So Maya basically puts it in Denise's ear that you are cheating with her because why?
Because she saw me one week, and I was at a restaurant with a lady, and I was also at a bar with a lady.
All right, Maya, why don't you get up? So you saw Richard in two different places with the same girl?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how do you know they were cheating? Or what was it about? What was going on between them that you were convinced?
The way they were pampering each other, most likely.
What do you mean by pampering?
He will the girl will lean into his shoulder, and he will hug her. And there's times where I seen him coming out of the bar, and they gave themselves a big, huge, long hug.
Okay.
So me and Denise were driving home, and she starts crying. And, at this time, I'm still madly in love with her. And so I start to, I become vulnerable. So I'm like, what's wrong? And then she tells me that, well, somebody said that you were cheating on me. Somebody. It's always somebody. I knew who somebody was right away. So of course, I don't like her. So I got pissed. You calling me a liar. That's the one thing that...
You told her, I'm not cheating on you, Denise.
No, why would I cheat on you?
And you didn't believe him?
I did not believe him.
Why didn't you believe him?
Just the details that Maya finally revealed to me, just saying
What was it that Maya said that convinced you he was
she told me that they were very close at the restaurant and at the bar the second meeting. He picked up the tab, he was pulling her chair out, they were walking very close together, just looking like it was the first few dates with a new woman.
Well, first things first. Why wouldn't you believe your husband first? Because your husband should be your best friend and should be the first person that you believe in, until otherwise, So there should be reason not to believe your husband, not just someone telling you that this has happened and then you don't believe in your husband, which is a red flag in this case in the first place. So let's continue watching the video.
So then what happened? So then you guys continue arguing.
I go inside the house. She actually brings me a cup of water, and I think she wanted to calm me down. And I tell you, I love the lady. She's crazy, but I still love her. No. So she brought me some water. I drank the water. I laid down. And the next thing you know, I had a full head of hair. I had a full set of locks. That's what actually attracted her to me. And I wake up, and there's a patch missing. A patch in the top of my head. And I look over, and I see the locks on the bed.
Did you cut his dreadlocks?
I did, Your Honor.
And that's funny.
It's not funny. I understand.
What did you cut his dreadlocks with? A scissor?
I cut him with the scissors, and I cut on the back of his head where it wouldn't be very obvious.
Did you give him something to sleep?
I did.
What did you give him?
I did give him some sleeping pills.
Some? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Just 3.
Do you normally take sleeping pills?
I don't know. I don't need sleeping pills. I sleep pretty.
He was acting really raging.
Did you read the instructions on the sleeping pill?
Did
you see how many he should have taken?
I didn't.
Your Honor.
So this is quite very wrong in the first place, because why would you drag someone? First, dragging someone is just very, very wrong. If the roles were switched, I'm sure it would be a big problem. So she dragged him, she cut his hair, kind of like a story that Samson and Delilah, and we know who Delilah is and Samson in this case. Kind of the same thing that happened. She dragged him and then cut his hair, which is very sad. But let's continue watching the video.
I don't want to hear anything from you.
I didn't.
Why is this funny to you?
It's not funny. It was just that he was in such a rage that night that
So it was therapeutic, as you say, right? Yeah?
Yeah. I just felt that he needed to calm down.
So what happened? You woke up the next morning, you realized the love of your life, the woman that you worshipped, cut your dreads off. She just admitted she gave you some sleeping pills.
I just cut a few.
I was furious.
I did not cut all of them.
I could have done anything.
So what'd you do? Did you break up with her?
She was gone. She left me this note here.
Let me see. Bernard.
This is crazy.
She didn't even have the decency to write me a paragraph. It was just a sentence.
Well, you broke my heart. I'm sorry.
Says, thanks for cheating on me.
I didn't actually break your heart.
Her,
Maya broke your heart.
You're cheating on her.
Well,
you were cheating on
who
me.
was I with, Maya?
Okay.
With a lady, I don't even know.
Really?
I never seen her around us.
So you're suing her for $3,000?
Yes.
Okay, for...
I believe that, like, my hair, my father's hair, my grandfather's hair, like, my father and my grandfather practiced Rastafarianism. I didn't really practice it that much, but out of respect and reverence for my father, I've been growing my hair since I was 5 years old.
Okay.
I really feel like the $3,000 is really not even close to what it actually costs, but I really feel like something like this, there has to be some sort of repercussions.
Okay.
No.
All right.
So first of all, he's been growing his hair since he was 5, and she decided to cut it and end his journey of keeping his hair as such. 3,000 is nothing compared to someone keeping his hair for more than 20 years. Imagine. And then you just cutting it because you're angry at him and all that, which is quite very, very sad. And I'm glad that he wasn't that bitter with her. And she seems like a normal, reasonable woman, I would say, in the first place. But the things that she was doing here were quite, psycho, I would say. You let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you think she reacted very well or not in this case? For me, I think she was psycho in the way that she was reacting. Let's continue watching the video.
So,
You have to cut all your
can
hair.
you bring the witness, please?
I'm an investment banker, Your Honor. Hulk Hogan was able to pull it off,
Sorry.
but I wouldn't
I did
have
not
been able
cut
to pull
all
it
your
off.
dreads off.
She didn't call them off. You cut them off by your own choice.
Okay. Can you tell me your name, please?
Valerie.
And Denise, do you recognize this young lady?
I do, actually.
Who is she?
This is Richard's cousin.
Okay. And Maya, who's this girl?
The lady that was with him on the bar and on dinner.
What?
And can I ask you what was happening while were you out with your cousin?
I was basically, I've been consulting my cousin for a while now because I've been having issues with my ex-husband. He cheated on me recently, so I just drove out and hung out with my cousin for a while just to kind of get away.
Anything you want to say, Denise?
Now look at the best friend.
I feel kind of bad now that what I've done to him. I wasn't aware
Maya, you
that
can
it
go
was
ahead
his
and sit down.
cousin. He never told me it was his cousin, so I was not sure of whom the
Well,
woman
he
was.
had no idea what you were talking about. You were accusing him of cheating with somebody. Who the heck was he supposed to say him cheating with when he wasn't cheating? Because he was actually telling the truth.
I'm really shocked that it was his cousin. He never told me that she was in town, and I just assumed that it was somebody else.
You drugged him, first of all, gave him sleeping pills that you have no idea
Good.
how that would have affected him. You actually almost committed a battery on him because you touched him without his permission. You cut his hair off. You had no right to do that. Absolutely no right to do that. And you sit there now, a complete fool of yourself. You have to stop hanging out with people who are manipulative, who don't have the best interest for you, such as your girlfriend Maya, because I don't believe she does. I think that Richard did. But unfortunately, you completely ruined that. So based on the evidence, Richard, I will grant your $3,000 claim. Good luck. I'm so sorry that this happened to you. And
Oh, my God.
good luck to you, Denise.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the plaintiff.
So as you've seen it here, the best friend does not have the best interest for the woman. So the marriage was ruined just because of that. So sometimes they say single women keep other single women single. I would say single women keep women single. That's what many people say, and I believe that in this case. It's best if you are a married woman to hang out with married people in most cases, because there you know how to deal with things. But her being a single woman and having a best friend that is married, thought things were different in this case, thought the husband was cheating and all that, and decided to just go directly. And the fault that this woman made, was that she went and did not believe her husband, did not give a chance of explanation for her husband, because some things are best explained, without actually giving him the chance to explain. She just went there, told him he was cheating without knowing, because he did not even suspect anyone that he would be cheating with, because he wasn't cheating. Unless he had told him, my friend saw you at this place and this place, he would have probably explained, stating that this was my cousin and this is what was happening. But this is why communication is very important, in most cases. We should learn to communicate when it comes to such kind of issues. Many things can be solved easily if we just communicate without any problem. So what do you think about this? Do you think that she got her justice, or you think that more should have been done to her, in that she cut his hair, she dragged him, and she later on lost him as a husband? I'm sure she will be the victim at some moment. She will try to play the victim, saying that she did not know and all that. Already in this case, she had all those kind of thoughts. But in either way, let me not say much and let me leave it up to you in the comment section. Let us discuss in the comment section, because here we learn with Z Gambit. We talk about real life issues that do happen in life. So thank you very much for watching. And depending on where you're watching from, I wish you a wonderful day, afternoon, and evening, and take care of yourself. Bye bye.